lilithrex.com. If you don't know who I am, I suggest a little Google. It'll give you a good idea about my body of work and who I am. So without wasting any more time, let's get right to the topic of discussion. And what is that? That's about discovering personality types based on your astrological archetypes of the sun and the moon. Now, if you are only into pop culture astrology, then you probably just know your sun sign. That's, you probably think you're a Leo or you're an Aries because you're born in so and so dates, but really your sun sign is a small component of your natal chart. Not small, it's a huge component, but it's one component, But there are many other components. There are 9 planets in astrology, and the sun and the moon are also considered planets in astrology, by the way. And each of these planets represent an archetype, right? So the sun represents your exterior self, okay? And the moon represents your emotional self, your emotions, your emotional body. So you understand that if you just study the sun sign, the picture can never be rounded, because you will only see how an individual or yourself, how you project your power. You will never know who you truly are. You have to look at your moon sign, because when the lights go off and no one's looking, who are you then? That is your moon sign. It's very important to know the moon sign. If you don't, find Google and discover it. If you do, then you're in the right track, in the right video. You're on the right track, in the right, watching the right video. And here you have a double whammy, a double Leo bonanza. How interesting. You have your sun in Leo and your moon in Leo. Gorgeous. Okay, this is really too much of a good thing can be bad. There always has to be balance. Too much of a good thing can be bad. But let's explore all Leos in totality. Okay, we have a lot of time because I usually discuss 2 signs, but here we have your sun and moon in the same sign of Leo, right? And what does that mean? Now, Leo is the second fire sign after Aries, okay? It's the 5th sign, the 5th house, 5th sign. It deals with children, creativity. It deals with any kind of artistic projects. It deals with any kind of creative endeavors, basically, and children, okay? That is why the Leo moon energy is always very childlike, and Leo sun energy is always childlike. Even that the outward projection of that internal childlike energy will be childlike. So these people will be eternally youthful and will probably look very, very young even when they are older, because they just have this gorgeous hair, and they just have this most gorgeous personality, and probably the way they dress is really powerful. They could be dramatic, over the top, corsets and all, yeah. So they could be like really powerfully dramatic, and the sun rules Leo, and the sun is the most luminous object in the solar system. Nothing shines brighter than the sun. In fact, without the sun, there would be no sustenance on earth. There would be no earth. There would be nothing in this dark, dreary corner of the universe, right? But the sun gave life and light. So Leo energy at its best is like the sun, giving life and light and hope and inspiration and leadership, and teaching people how to live out their passions, inspiring people. Leo people know how to live, how to find their passion and really live it. That's something I've seen with this double combination of Leo moon, Leo sun. These people will not take life sitting back. They will go out there, they will initiate things and not leave it like the Aries way, but really work, because although they are not good at details, but believe me, if you manage to trigger their creative side, they can go to any length, because they're very stimulated by creativity, by creating something. And it could be art, it could be writing, it could be anything really, it could be even love making. Leos want to make even everything. Love making is a spiritual practice and an art form, but for Leos, and of course for Leo moon people and sun people, the camera is always rolling and they're always on the red carpet. I've been saying this with all the Leo moon videos because it is true. Now what can I add to that because I have to add to that, because this is a double Leo. So women with Leo moons always rest, even at home. If you just drop in, I mean, no one just drops in anymore, I know, but if you just drop in, you always see that they are perfectly dressed and perfectly groomed and looking so gorgeous, like they just went to a party. And this is just Leo moon, I mean, and maybe any other combination, maybe a Taurus combination. But if you give a Leo, I mean, wow, I don't even know. It'll probably be extremely original and very unique, like the sun, and very luminous. No matter what they seek to do, will be very luminous and very bright, and people will be like mesmerized by it. Because here, your internal ruler, your emotions are as powerful as the sun. They are like Leo, you are the king of the jungle as you stroll by and you take the lion's share, although this Leo energy manifests differently in men and women, because if you look at the archetype of the lion, and if you study the lion in his habitat, then you see that the lion growing up has to deal with a lot of shit, because he's thrown out of the pack and he has to find his brothers, he has to fight, he has to find his teammates, he has to do a lot of shit to survive, and that can be quite a challenge, and some don't make it. Lots of lions don't make it actually, but the ones that do and manage to find their pride, they actually don't have to work once they find their pride, because the lioness does everything. The lionesses, they form a team, they gather together, they go hunting, then of course the proverbial lion's share. So if you see, there's a quintessential difference between the way the yang component of Leo works out and your yin component. But here you've got two yang energies at play. The same yang energy amplified doubly by your exterior self and your emotional body. So here you have to be mindful to tune in to the higher vibrations of Leo, that is being artistic, being creative, being passionate, being adventurous. But don't give in to that. You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. Don't give in to that. Sorry. Don't give in to conceit. Don't give in to ego games, because really at the end of the day it's not worth it. And you more so, because you need to be appreciated all the time. But you have to understand that people around you can get fed up, because they always can't keep praising you, no matter how great you are, no matter what you've done. I know it's not so much that you do it out of malice. I have a lot of placements in Leo, so I know this feeling that you do something so wondrous that you want people to acknowledge it, want to say something, but the reactions don't always match up to your expectations, because you always want more. See, with Leo, everything is more dramatic. And with your sun and moon both in Leo, you like drama that's way over the top. Okay, you want drama that is way over the top. You want, like, I don't know what you want. You want like something really crazy, not the usual drama, and you can become an egoist, of course. So don't give in to ego. That's one of your biggest challenges, is giving into ego, deceit, vanity, selfishness, arrogance, just haughtiness, snobbery, looking down on people, judging people, like they're just, plebeians. Look at me, I'm royalty. They're just plebeians, commoners out there, go ahead, just get rid of them. No, off with the head, no. Queen, my Leo queen, no off king, no off with the head, okay? Balance, creativity, passion, love. Fifth house, Leo is all about love and romance. So get there, feel that, put that energy out in the world, and you will create alchemy. Because you are the sun. So there. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please share it, comment, subscribe, all that, and find me on social media. This is Tina from Tina Heal signing off. Bye.